Yeah, I'm not fucking too great today. My dog is barking. I can't fucking stop it from barking. I've literally tried it fucking 5 times. She just won't stop. Fucking hell. So we have these two figures here. We have Scorponok and Pablo. I'm gonna look at Wheeljack first, or Pablo. So I think he's a lot better sculpted than the previous Voyager we got. Cause the other one's a bit fat. The gun is fucking transparent, which is a bit shit. I don't really like that. Don't really like transparent plastic unless it's like certain stuff that are supposed to be transparent. I don't really know why his gun is transparent, but fuck it, I don't really care. So yeah, the face sculpt is nice. You have big fat fucking goggles on him. Is that fucking blue eyes, and also detailing at the top of the head and detailing at the face as well. That's like first look at Wheeljack. So now we're gonna look at Scorponok, which is a much more complex looking figure. The purple looks nice, but it kind of like doesn't really stand out towards other stuff, because like the paint is kind of like mixed. It's like blended together, which I don't really like that. His head sculpt, I don't really know how to tell if this is like accurate or not. I could just look at the box, really. There's the box. There's his face. It's meh. It's not really accurate, to be honest. Like, well, it is, but it isn't. It's 50-50 really. So we have articulation. We have a ball joint at the head. You can look up, down, left, and right. And then you can also, if you move the doors out of the way, you can like do this. He has a ball joint at the shoulder, so like you can just go like all around and stuff. But it is a bit limited because this is like a kind of doing that, so you can't really do every pose with it. He has a bend at the elbow. Does he have a wrist swivel? No, it's like embedded in there. He has a waist swivel as well. I'm not really showing it at the camera, folks. He has a waist swivel, and he has a bend at the knee. He has a thigh rotation as well. His legs can go like that if you really want him to do the fucking splits. I don't know why. A bend at the knee, and then the toes can also go up and down like that. So that is his articulation. It's not too bad. It's actually okay, considering that it's a deluxe class. He actually has that much articulation. It's actually like alright. We're gonna step inside for a bit. I'm gonna look at Scorponok's articulation. He can look up all the way up there. But if you didn't want it, you can look up like that, and then down like that, and barely any left and right movement. But like you can kind of do that. It kind of makes him look fucking weird. He has the same ball joint at the shoulder, a bend at the elbow, and then he also has a wrist swivel, which is nice because he's a ball joint. It's just very tight though, which is a bit fucking meh. And then all these things at the back move, but again, they're like really tight because like I'm not gonna ting with them until the transformation anyway. If you want to count this, then it's fucking whatever the fuck that is. But he does have a waist swivel as well, which is nice. Then he has leg rotation. He can do splits up that far, back that far. Then he has thigh rotation, bend at the knee, and then his feet are on a ball joint as well. And I forgot to do how far and back Pablo's legs can go. So his can just go like that and like that. It's a little tail for the scorpion mode as well, which is nice. It's very limited articulation, but like it's just enough really. Yeah, it's not really too much, but yeah, I'm gonna probably transform this bastard first. Okay, so I was able to transform this. It didn't actually take that long. Obviously, there's parts that I like aren't plugged in properly, but it's still mostly together. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. It wasn't too hard, to be fair. I think I probably just had too much thing over it because I watched a few videos before, and a lot of people were saying the transformation was hard. The arms were a bit annoying, but other than that, it wasn't really too bad. It's a nice Volkswagen, really, Pablo TV, which is thing. It's Pablo. The paint lacks a lot. There's not really much detail, and then there's also the fact that his doors are absolute. The things just pop off every 2 seconds. So I'd probably give Wheeljack or Pablo like a 7 out of 10. It's a good figure and like a good alt mode. You can also see his face in there as well. So that's Wheeljack or Pablo. And now I'm going to transform this fucker right here. And here is the transformation for Scorponok. Uh, and I think this is probably one of the best transformations I think I've done in a while. It's very simple. It's not complex or anything. It's just like about 10 steps and then you have him like this. And he's very big as well. Like, look at how big he is compared to fucking Wheeljack or Pablo. Like, you'd think this would be like a Voyager class size. He's much bigger than the deluxe classes. But he's in a deluxe class price point because his robot mode is small as fuck. But yeah, I do honestly like this. I'm probably going to keep him in this over the other mode. Not so much this one, I'm probably just going to put him back in the robot mode. But this one I'm definitely keeping in this mode. Honestly, this figure is actually very good. I do think he's very good. It's just the chest tab, the little waist tab thing is just kind of just fucks it over a bit. I'm going to give it an 8. I think he's better than this figure, I think. This figure is just kind of lacking a small bit on a few stuff. The robot mode's good. This is so much better than the robot mode, I do think. Especially the fact that you literally get the scorpion thing. So, that's it on these two. I'm going to go back to bed now because I'm fucked. And I'll be back on another video soon. I'm still working on the fucking last episode. It's taking fucking ages. And I had to delay it a small bit as well. But I'm back working on it. So, yeah. That's really it for this video. Comment whatever what you want to see next. Whatever the fuck. Comment whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. I'm going back to bed.